Hello, Facebook Live. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube on the replay. Let's see. Notifications should be going out here. Hopefully, a moment, and there it goes. Notification that I am live. Very exciting. It is Friday, the 14th of May, and I think that warm weather's finally here. Up to 70 degrees today. I know it's warm and beautiful right now. I can't wait to get on my bike here soon and cycle. It's going to be my little treat today to myself, is a nice bike ride. That's because I've been working in my office since 5:45 this morning. I've been sitting right here. I wrote 5 more chapters for my new book. I am excited about that. So I got a new book coming out that I want to launch by the time I start doing speeches again. I am scheduled to start speaking in August again at restaurant shows, and I'm writing a book on how everybody still has to eat, success stories of COVID in my restaurant. So that is I'm really excited about that book coming out. I love working with other restaurant owners and helping them, the nice ones anyway, and helping them with their business. So yeah, that book's going to be exciting. I have a editor that's working on a lot of this stuff right now. I have 5 chapters left. I think I have five chapters left, and let's see here. I think I did about 5 chapters this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 chapters left. One more morning in the office, and I can rock out all of those. So really excited about that. The way I've written all my books in the past, is I would dictate audio, talk about the topic, just go on, talk about for 10 minutes or however long about each topic, and then I would transcribe it. Then I would have a editor brush it all up and then go over it, and back and forth. And for me, that's the easiest way with the previous books I've written, is to do it that way. So that's the way I'm working on this one, and I can really get a lot done, since I'm very passionate about a lot of the stuff I'm talking about. So good morning, everybody tuning in. Good morning, good morning. Do me a favor and just drop some comments, hashtag live, hashtag replay if it's on the replay or where you're tuning in from. The more you comment, the more other people see it. Melissa's asking, can you repeat the dates you're going to be at the food show? All right, so there's Los Angeles in end of August. There is Orlando in the second or third week of September, Jamie? It's after the 12th weekend, right? The 20th. And then the New York one was supposed to be... New York one is not happening. It was supposed to be June, but they pushed it off already. So the New York one, so I'll be in LA and I'll be in Orlando speaking, inspiring restaurants to market and to do good in their business, just dropping some good tips. I'm really excited about that. My overall goal here with the restaurant coaching is, I have several clients right now that we coach one-on-one. My overall goal is to do group coaching, form a mastermind group where we can get 100, 200 restaurateurs in, $50 a month or something, and we do a call every week and we drop lots of information. I have guests, and they have access to my Restaurant Growth Secrets Academy, which has about 50 hours of video tutorials in there already that we keep updating. So that's where we're headed in that direction. Let's see. With the restaurant right now, Jamie and I were in Buffalo a couple of days, visiting Justin, watching Division I baseball up there at Canisius. Justin's back on the mound. He's had the red shirt this year, medical red shirt, but he's back on the mound, got clearance, he's pitching, throwing some bullpens. So that was really exciting to see him do that, since he tore his ACL beginning of December. So he's 8 weeks ahead of schedule on rehab. So super excited. So that's Justin's update. He's going to play collegiate ball in Jamestown this summer, so we'll be hopefully catching some games in Jamestown. We actually loved traveling the last couple of years to all of his travel games, high school travel games. So it was amazing to watch. Summer travel games. It was amazing to watch Division I baseball with your watching your son's team. Before Justin's been so dedicated and so focused on going Division One that I think he must have been in 10th grade before he got his driver's license, and I took him to a Army game, right? West Point, yeah, West Point. Took him to West. Maybe he was 14, yeah, 14, 15. He wasn't 16 yet. He might have been 15. And we went and watched the game, and he sat there and envisioned himself on the field, him playing with those people, and envisioned himself on there with those college students, Division One, playing. And he was like, I see myself there one day. I see myself being able to play ball with them. Justin's got some really great lessons that for being 19 years old, he's really some really great lessons. That I should probably write a book on that too, about the lessons that he can teach people. Even with his injury, he was ball boy. He was ball boy the whole game, and he's ball boy as much as he possibly can. He sits there and runs after the ball, and he's like, no, I want to do whatever I can. I don't care if I'm ball boy, because I get to still talk to the umpire. I get to walk to the umpire, hand him, the baseballs so he can restock his bag. And he goes, I get to talk to the umpire. And sure enough, we watched him run back and forth and hand the balls and balls off to the umpire, the home plate umpire, and get conversation. He goes, no, I don't care what I am. As long as I'm out there, it doesn't matter. I'll be ball boy all day long just to be part of the game.
But his envision, even when he got injured, was I can't be fearful. I have to just...
Right. So his thing is, so a lot of kids, when they get injured, they say, we've heard this from other parents, like, I'm done playing baseball, I'm done doing this, I'm done doing that. Courtney dislocated her elbow. She ended up in the hospital a couple times from riding horses, and the last time her elbow, she just hasn't been the same on the horse. And we kind of noticed the decline from there. I mean, she'll do the horse, get on the horse, this and that, but not jumping like she used to and everything. When Justin tore his ACL in the hospital when he was getting surgery, he looked at Jamie and he goes, all I want to do is play baseball.
Well, that's what he woke up and said today.
He woke up and goes, all I want to do is play baseball. It wasn't like, oh boy, I'm done. So he's envisioned himself being the stronger person, stronger ACL, and he's had zero fear about recovering activities, doing that. He's actually excited for it and thinking quite the opposite. A lot of people will say, well, gee, to eat hard on my leg and my ACL, this, that, and he's had quite the opposite vision. So he's Justin's very, very focused on his very, very focused on things he has his mind on. Let's jump into the restaurant. What's going on here at the restaurant? Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Just again, drop a comment if you're just tuning in. If you have any questions, ask some questions. I posted a couple of videos, a couple of Facebook Lives on Hudson Valley Restaurant Week. And I just want other chefs to know, other restaurateurs to know that you don't need to do Hudson Valley Restaurant Week and spend $800 for them to supposedly promote you. I've been very outspoken about this before, and if I'm wrong about their intentions, I would love somebody to bring it to my attention, because I know they've seen my videos. They've sent me letters in the past, cease and desist on things I've done. So I know they know I've been out there posting things like about Hudson Valley Restaurant Week, and I would love to think they are a charity and that they're putting the money towards something, and that it's not a big business for Hudson Valley Table magazine. But I think just, sales adding up to $400,000 from sponsors and from restaurants, $500,000 a year coming in, $500,000 coming in, what I can see. $800 a restaurant, folks. There's over 200 restaurants that participate in it. I just don't think restaurants need to pay that kind of money, and supposedly for marketing. If 200 restaurants got together and gave that kind of money, everybody in the Hudson Valley would know that there's Restaurant Week. You could probably deliver a free meal to a lot of people as advertising. Direct mailers. You could literally do direct mailers to a lot of great communities in the Hudson Valley. I don't know. Hopefully, if I'm wrong about Hudson Valley Restaurant Week and their intentions, I could be, but from my personal experience, I think the $800 is a ripoff for restaurants to pay it. I think restaurants need to learn how to market a little better themselves. It's just, and they make you think like it's this great thing and they're promoting everybody, when I think they're just promoting their own pocketbooks. So that's the story of Hudson Valley Restaurant Week. And if any other chefs want to talk to me about it, I'll be happy to talk to them about it. I just don't think you need to pay $800 to give away your food at a cheap price like that at all. This weekend, Ellenville Streets Ellenville Streets, because the beautiful weather is supposed to be happening this weekend. I don't know who the musician is. We don't have that fantastic of communication between all of us, which we're trying to improve. So all
talk
this
about
jazz, yeah, return of jazz. So Ellenville Streets, where the streets all the restaurants put out tables and chairs, or some of the restaurants do. We're more excited about it than some of the other restaurants. We're very excited about it. We got a popcorn machine. We're gonna give away popcorn, cotton candy machine. We got a lot of really cool stuff going on that we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back lobster bakes. We're gonna do oysters. We're not doing it this weekend though. The lobsters and oysters. Lobsters are still outrageously priced, and oysters, somebody has to be out there shucking them. We're down one staff member from this weekend in the kitchen. Michelle is out for the weekend. She's actually back on Sunday. She'll be back. So I'm in the kitchen cooking. Normally I'd be out on the streets shucking oysters and doing things like that. So I'm in the kitchen cooking with Vinny and Tom. So the three of us are back there cooking. So we just don't have another person to go out onto the streets. Labor is a really serious issue in the restaurant industry, in all industries, but restaurant industry especially, in the kitchen, cooks and everything. It's really hard to get cooks, and then everybody who wants to cook wants all this money, and it's tough to pay. It's tough to pay these big bucks in the restaurant industry, and it's not that it's not a living wage. It's just the way restaurants are set up, the way us Americans view food is it's just not favorable, and there's not enough money left in the whole equation afterwards to pay staff, to pay everybody what they really need to do to make a living wage, and it's a shame. Wait staff makes good money out in front of the house, but when it comes to the kitchen, I mean, it's just to get people to work that hard and do that. It's tough, even at the wages that you think are good. And even dishwashers, we don't even pay minimum wage. We pay them more than minimum wage. Somebody asked me the other day for something, and I was like, I'll give you $1 an hour more. Like, I feel bad giving you that per hour. I'll pay. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'll give you $1 an hour more to do that. No problem whatsoever. Joel said went food shopping. His wife yesterday, and prices are outrageous. We quoted a party. We told this woman, catering starts at $40 a person, this and this. And when we started working on the menu, she wanted some shrimp in there, and we sent the menu back at $47 a person. She goes, why is this so expensive? Well, first of all, the first menu didn't have shrimp in it. You added shrimp in. You thought adding shrimp and taking away dessert was going to keep your price the same. But shrimp, the last 2 weeks, shrimp took a big hit in price. Beef's we took a hit on beef 2 weeks ago in the price. Prices are going up like crazy right now. And it's just not only lumber and this other stuff and gas, it's everything. We're probably not going to do we're not doing our buy one get one free wings anymore. So here's a question. To do the buy one get one wings, the issue is wings are going up in price. We took the first price increase in wings in a long time. Prices are up. For me to do the buy one get one means I have to raise the price on all the other orders of wings. So I'd have to go from 12 to 14 or whatever it is. I'd have to raise it $2 more because let's face it, nothing's free. I have to pay for everything. You might be getting an order of wings for free, but in reality, I have to charge extra for the wings I'm selling to be able to give away the wings for free. So, do I raise the price on the wings across the board so I can still do a buy one get one on Mondays? And sometimes we can go through a lot of wings on Mondays, buy one get one. So do I raise the price to make the Monday promotion still work, or do I say no more Monday promotion, leave the price of the wings? It's a balancing act of something that we have to do and something we have to think about. So that's just food for thought there. As of right now, I was actually going to be like, no, let's just keep the price the same and drop the promotion. But although people love to hear buy one get one, they love to see bargains and promotions and things like that. So I don't know what the right answer is. I have to think about it and maybe mastermind with another restaurant owner, a friend of mine, and see what he says, what he would do. But people really like that free buy one get one free. It's a great lead magnet. In marketing world, we call it lead magnets. So that's really great. Good morning, everybody tuning in. Hi, Connie. Of course, Joel from Arizona. Willow's End Studio, Jennifer, Melissa, Karen, Susan. So yes, Jamie and I are back from Buffalo. Super excited. We got, every time we go to Buffalo, there's always a small little excursion in the Finger Lakes because that's beautiful wine country there. We are getting ready to rock and roll on our business, our new business venture with our daughter Courtney, Your Driver, Our Car. That's up on our website, VIPWineryVacations.com. Send the driver to your house, $42 an hour, and they drive you around Knott's Valley and in your car and do wine tours and all that kind of stuff. So that's really exciting. Jazz. We are bringing back jazz. One time for the first time and see what happens. If there's enough interest, we haven't done any bands because of COVID, because of cost money, and we couldn't do it because of spacing, social distancing, and it wasn't allowed. We're gonna put them out in the garden next Thursday night, 6:30 to 9, live jazz. We'll try it one time and we'll see what happens. If we get enough support, we'll try it again maybe 2 weeks after and see what happens, and rock and roll with that. So that's super exciting. People have been asking us, so but it's one thing for people asking us to actually participating. So we get a lot of like really, I want to say, painful phone calls. The stuff that we could write a book. If you could listen to the phone calls that we get here, it is, you'd be shocked, because people beat around the bush. When they call, they don't ask the questions that they really mean to be asked. So they beat around the bush in an odd, roundabout way. Like yesterday, some guy calls us yesterday, and I want to make reservations. Do you have inside? Do you have outside? Goes through all these questions, and makes the reservation. And we said, how many people? He goes, it's for 6 people. He goes, but I'm really not sure because I haven't invited anybody yet. And we're explaining to him, like, well, sir, we're very limited in seating. You're making a reservation for 6 people tomorrow night. You're driving from Newburgh. You haven't, I'm thinking to myself, you haven't announced, you haven't invited anybody yet. Like, are you going to be 6 people? If you're not going to be 6 people, we need to know because we need the table. But it's just the way he was going around asking these long drawn questions. He asked Jamie for her name twice. He goes, who are you? What is your name? Jamie goes, I'm Jamie. I'm the owner. And then he would explain his name again and then tell a story and then go back to making the reservation and then ask her name again and what she does. And Jamie would explain. I was on speakerphone listening to this whole thing. And Jamie's like, a lot of people they don't get to the point. Call your friends, see if they want to go out. Call the restaurant, they have availability. Call them back and say, yes, we're going. Here we go. But he hadn't even called his friends yet. He's making a reservation for 6 people. We had some guy really pissed off us the other night because his table wasn't ready in the exact time. At 6:30 or 5:30 reservation was available 10 minutes later. And, what happens is when you make a reservation and you go to a restaurant, this happened to us on Mother's Day, 10 top would show up, 8 top would show up, but only 6 of the 10 people or 6 of the 8 people. And everybody waits for the other 2 people to join them to start placing orders. We're going to wait for so-and-so. In the meantime, so-and-so's 20 minutes late. It throws off the whole rhythm of the restaurant. So if you're going anywhere, any restaurant, any reservations, just be respectful that everybody has less tables right now. And, doing one less seating at that table makes a big difference for the restaurant, especially right now. We only have 7 tables inside. So it was a little odd. This person has not called us back yet to confirm this reservation. And Jamie was like, I really can't take the reservation unless you're going to actually let me know who's coming, like how many people are coming, and what exact time to drive from Newburgh and not even tell your friends yet, not even invite anybody yet. Just a little odd. And this conversation probably went on for 3-4 minutes of all this. We should really write a book or do, I don't know, some kind of fun videos re-encountering the phone calls that we get. So all right, folks, that is it for now. Jamie did a great drink yesterday for our Facebook Live, a smokeless mezcal, old fashioned, really good. So that's on our menu now too, where Jamie can make that super easy. That is it. I'm going to get back to work here. Courtney should be here any moment in the office, and her and I got to rock and roll on a big list of stuff to do. Like I said, I've been here since 5:45 this morning. I've gotten a ton of stuff done, so really love getting to my office early. More asparagus comes back in today. Our asparagus dish has been super popular. Local asparagus, get it while it's in season. Grilled with some roasted garlic, really an awesome dish. And that's it, folks. We will talk to you later. Stay tuned for Jamie's Facebook Live in a bit. At 4 o'clock. And that's it. Oh, so Joel's saying, when's Cuomo going to let you back to full capacity? Here's the misleading thing on this. Because people are like, well, you're at 75% capacity. We're at 75% capacity if we're spaced out 6 feet or if we have 5 foot tall barriers. We're at 75% capacity. But if you don't meet those requirements, we're only at 30% capacity. So it could be 100% capacity with 6 feet spacing, 6 foot spacing, social distancing, and I'm still at 30% capacity. I can't make my building any larger. It's the same. A lot of restaurants are facing this. No matter what they say, 80%, 75%, if you're still the 6 feet, you're still at a much more limited capacity. So I don't know when Cuomo's going to say we can get back to normal. I'm not sure, or full capacity actually. I'm not sure. Who knows? In the meantime, that's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.